Let's see now. I call this piece, Will This Kid Ever Shut Up? In an argument, this little kid could outlast the tag team of Bertrand Russell and Soren A. Kierkegaard. He's a philosopher. But I want one! Well, I'm afraid your mother's got her hands full with the shopping and won't be able to fit a Rottweiler into her green recycling bags. But I want one! How can so much volume come from such a small unit? Is this kid made in Japan by Sony? The Germans have a word for him. They call him Satan's Braten, the little brat Beelzebub, and he shows every sign of growing up to be a fully fledged adult Hitler. Now he's abandoned Cartesian reasoning, this kid, and has started to wail, abstract wailing so loud it drowns out the fire engine that I hope is rushing to the scene to rescue the mother. On the news, infant mortality equals instant tragedy. But if someone were to drown this child, this screaming child, in a giant Slurpee, I would award them a year's supply of petrol and the Nobel Prize for Peace. And then the kid stares at me. Yeah, he got the audacity to stare at me. So cocky. Like no one ever whacked him over the head with the butt of a gun before. And he says to me, "What are you staring at, mister? Mr. Man?" And I am now seriously contemplating putting a contract out on this kid. I never killed anybody underage before. It's illegal. And I say to this kid, "You should know not to be rude to your elders." And you know what he does? He picks his nose and he holds it up to me like this. And at that point, it got personal. I decided this kid had to be iced, but slowly. So we kidnapped his pet poodle. And the kid wakes up the next morning, he thinks he's wet the bed. But in fact, it's blood. We put the poodle's head on the end of the little boy's bed. The next day I drive around in a Mr. Whippy van. The kid hears the sweet music and he comes out. He wants an icy pole. But I give him an ice pick instead. Through the top of his head. And now the little fucker is dead. And I think that's enough said. You know, the most important lesson children need to learn in life is, don't get too fucking cheeky with the Cosa Nostra. Thank you.